Combustion reactions of alkanes involve burning alkanes. So it's a reaction with oxygen, because any burning reaction you need oxygen for burning to occur. So combustion reactions are defined as reactions of substances with oxygen. When we burn hydrocarbons, there are two types of combustion that occur. One is incomplete combustion, where there's an insufficient amount of oxygen present in the air to allow that alkane to burn cleanly. Or there is complete combustion, where there is sufficient oxygen or a plentiful supply of oxygen, and you get clean burning alkanes which give off lots of energy. Both forms of combustion release energy, but complete combustion allows more energy to be released. Generally that energy is released as heat, and heat can be used in lots of different ways. It can be used in heating homes, it can be used in cooking, it can be used in combustion engines, so your internal combustion engines in cars, for example, run by combustion reactions. It can power electric power plants. You use them frequently if you burn candles, if you're in the habit of burning candles, you're burning alkanes. And you might have noticed, if you've ever visited the waste treatment station, that they have a tower with a flame on it, and there they're burning methane, which is natural gas that forms from the dump. So it's a product from the dump. We could use it as a biofuel, but at the moment it's not tapped, so they just burn it off. For combustion reactions, we can write balanced equations. Complete combustion, the products are carbon dioxide and water. In incomplete combustion, you get water forming, but you get a mixture of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and just carbon or soot. We can see this, for example, in cars on the road. If they're clean burning, you don't see black smoke coming out of their exhaust, so that would be a car that is nicely tuned and up to date with its checkups and its warrants and everything, and it's burning fuel cleanly, so you don't get the black smoke coming out. It's easy to identify a car that might not be tuned properly and where the fuel is undergoing incomplete combustion. You see black smoke coming out, and you might see black up the back of the car as well, back of the vehicle. It's particularly noticeable in vehicles that use diesel. There seems to be a higher rate of incomplete combustion cars or vans that run on diesel. Anyway, we don't worry too much about balancing incomplete combustion equations, but we do worry about balancing complete combustion reactions. So for example, octane, C8H18, which is a major component of petrol, burns in oxygen to give us carbon dioxide and water. How would you balance this equation? Well, I would look at this and say, well, my alkane has got 8 carbons in it, so I would balance the carbons first. So I'll go over to the right where carbon dioxide is formed, and because there are 8 carbons in octane, I need 8 carbon dioxides. So I put an 8 in front of the CO2. Then I go back to my alkane and say, well, actually there are 18 hydrogens there, so I'm going to need some hydrogens on the right. I need 18 hydrogens on the right as well. In water, there's already 2 hydrogens, so I need 9 lots of 2, so I need 9 water molecules. So now my carbons and my hydrogens are balanced. I always leave oxygen to be balanced last in these reactions, just it's easier to do it that way. So we look on the right to see how many oxygens we've got produced, and there's 8 times 2, 16 in carbon dioxide, plus 9 times 1, so what's that, 16 plus 9, 25. Okay, so we've got 25 oxygens on the right, we need 25 oxygens on the left. But each oxygen molecule here already has 2 oxygens in it, so actually we need 25 over 2 moles of oxygen in this reaction. Or, instead of 25 over 2, we could write that as 12.5. So every mole of octane requires 12.5 moles of oxygen to react to form 8 moles of carbon dioxide and 9 moles of water. And that's how you write a complete combustion equation. Remember, you're not going to be asked to write incomplete combustion reactions. or equations for them unless you're given the products, and then they'll give you a prompt as to exactly the combination of products they want there.